talking about this, it was in the heads of monkeys, you know, and probably not monkeys, probably apes, but and we all had something to say about that, you know, and it's not so serious, but now it's in people's heads. And when I say there's a device, Neuralink, that goes into your head, I mean, the science behind it is they basically drill a hole, and robots do all of this, artificial intelligent robots do all this surgery. Drill a hole in your head and implant a device, and then it has like octopus type, I don't know all the terms, the technical terms to use, diodes or whatever, that connect to different parts of your brain to send electrical signals into your brain.
Just think of sensors planted into our brains. The opportunities are immense. And we have to prepare ourselves already now.
What if we can place the device in our brain with a socket so that we can change the devices back and forth at different types and at different events? But yeah, for us, comfort of the device is important because we would like to have the devices in a mechanically adaptive format so that they can have an intimate integration with your skin and organs.
At some point, I believe it's going to eliminate, you know, all of these ailments that are plaguing society and have been plaguing humankind for, well, since the beginning. Paralysis, ALS, strokes, blindness.
What Neuralink promises to do is to bridge from one part of the brain to the other part of the brain electronically. So that it's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. And has the potential to be a miracle if it were to work.
You all will have implants.
A young boy has become the first person in the world to be fitted with a brain implant to control his epilepsy.
The device is giving hope to others who have the condition and don't respond to drugs. 12-year-old Oren Nolson from England has seizures day and night. Last year, he took part in a trial. A neurotransmitter was fitted on his skull to stimulate his brain. 6 months later, his daytime seizures decreased by 80%. Oren's surgeon and his mom say the implant has greatly improved his quality of life.
How has this changed Oren's day-to-day life?
Him and his family are starting to get his childhood back.
And now the future looks brighter.
Of all the things you do and all the companies you run, I think it's all awesome. The one thing that does concern me, and I know concerns a lot of people out there, so I do have to bring it up, which is Neuralink.
Sure.
So, firstly, can you explain what Neuralink is and what the goal of it is?
We put a chip in your brain to control your mind. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Concerns not alleviated.
Yeah, there you go. Jump right in. Jump right up. Who wants one? So Neuralink, you'll be able to see Neuralink coming from a very long distance because any device that you implant in a human you have to go through so many tests. It moves very slowly. You just do a few people at a time, and then you go to extreme lengths to prove safety. You have to go through the FDA approvals. Like, we're not trying to sidestep any regulatory approvals. We're doing everything by the book and with maximum. We're going far beyond what the requirements are of the FDA from a safety standpoint. Mm-hmm. And the initial devices will really just be pretty basic. It'll be about restoring functionality to people who've lost their connection between their brain and their body. So you can imagine, like, if, say, Stephen Hawking could talk or communicate as fast as somebody with a fully functioning body. Mm-hmm. That would be amazing. So that's like what we're trying to do. That's our first application, is to restore functionality to quadriplegics, tetraplegics, and people who've just, for whatever reason, no longer have a connection between, or have a limited connection between their their brain and their body. And then the second application would be restoration of eyesight. So if somebody's gone completely blind, maybe even has lost the optic nerve, you can actually still directly stimulate the neurons in the visual part of the cortex. So you can give people direct vision to the brain.
Nathan is moving this hand with his brain. And so when he was giving me a fist bump or shaking my hand, these are his own signals that he's sending out that are manipulating with, pretty amazing precision what this robotic arm does. But in addition, what's also very cool is that when I'm moving the hand, it is also sending signals to Nathan so that he is feeling me touching and pulling on this robotic arm.